It's not every time your plant is not performing, you should go ahead and throw fertilizer at it. That's just a lazy way to approach it. To me, that's like digging a hole to fill a hole. I started putting my fall brassicas in ground already, or in containers. I'm noticing that some of these brassicas, or these containers with the soil, the root of the brassicas keep getting rot. So I'm getting root rot on my brassicas. So I'm going to take you guys in a bit closer and show you what's happening. This is one of my grow bags in particular, and I had some brassica in here. I think it was cabbage that I had in this one. But then the first wave that I put in, the root rot away, I went ahead and did a second set, and I had the same result. This is just okra that was in it, but I had peppers in it before, and those were successful. The okras, those were successful also. I had to just cut them back because it's coming to the end of the season and I wanted to get rid of them, but other than that they would have continued. But for the brassicas, I realized that this soil, I'm not sure if it's just too sandy. Most people would go ahead and just throw fertilizer at this, but that isn't the right way to go about it. See, I still have some charcoal in it and everything. So I'm just going to amend a few of these bags that are struggling and show you guys how I go about doing it. So I have the Gorilla cart here, and I have a few of these cheap Timberline soil mix or topsoil. I'm just going to incorporate it with what I have in those bags over there. Some of these grow bags, they're doing just fine, but I just find a few that the cabbages are struggling in. Even this one, I'm going to have to uproot this cabbage, uproot this Scotch bonnet pepper that I have here, and just go ahead and redo the maybe upper 4 inches of this grow bag soil. And these are some of the things that you're going to go through when you're gardening, but it's not every time your plant is not performing, you should go ahead and throw fertilizer at it. That's just a lazy way to approach it. To me, that's like digging a hole to fill a hole. You will always have a hole. So let's amend the soil and see what happens after we do that. So I think that is enough. I'm going to add some of this Timberline now. The thing with these Timberline mixes, these are mostly bark. Little to no soil is in it. So when I put this in, I can just mix around with the native soil that I have in these bags. Also have some grubs in it, so I have to treat for grub now because grubs are here. Grant you, they'll be gone by the end of November, but I want these brassica to be my early set of brassicas. And it's not going to be a big mix. I'm just going to get the top 4 inches in and then go ahead and just plant in them. So here we have the mix all in, and today is going to be a hot day, but I think we should be getting some rain by afternoon. So I think I'm just going to pull one of these cauliflower from out these pots because some of them has like 2 and 3. And I'm just going to put it in this pot now. I'm going to plant it deep so that it doesn't grow leggy on me. So that deep, and with this cauliflower it's going to grow and then get the cauliflower head onto it. So for this container here, I'm going to put a bell pepper somewhere on this side. To that side is the east. So in the fall months, mostly my cauliflower, they're going to go towards the east. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to put the bell pepper on this side. If I put it on this side, where it's facing east, the cauliflower is going to overshade the bell pepper, or vice versa, depending on which one grows faster. So I'm going to put the bell pepper on this side so that we don't have competition for sunlight. Remember, I told you guys, plants mostly compete for sunlight. Under the greenhouse here, I have some bell peppers in this crate, and I'm just gonna pull maybe about 3 of them so that I don't have to come back. So here we have the bell peppers. I'm just gonna take this one and I'm gonna drop it right here in this, to the side of this bag. And then I'll be watering these in this morning. It's about 9:30 now in the morning. I'll be watering them in. We're not too hot this time of year. The heat is still on. I'm still wearing marinas, so still have a bit of heat, but it's not too bad. So I'm just going to put the straws around it again and leave them like that. So I think we should fix this problem. This problem should be solved. So this is bag number 1, 2, 3, 4 in this row. And I'm just gonna uproot these over here and fix them. So the next thing about putting straw around your brassicas, and I'm gonna take you guys in a bit closer as soon as I plant this set right here. So I've put down about 4 to 5 inches of this timber line, and I'm just going to go right back in with the cabbage right here. This is a red cabbage, I think, or a purple cabbage, and I'm going to put a bell pepper. East is facing that way. I'm going to put a bell pepper west of it. And that's it. Now I'm going to return the straw. When you're putting in straw around your brassicas, don't go directly to the root of the brassica. Most time, if the brassicas aren't established, what will happen is the straw will hold a lot of moisture directly at the root, and it will cause root rot in your brassicas. So just give them a bit of breathing space so that sunlight can hit the root of your brassicas. So some of the times when you're having problems in the garden, it's not always running to the store and getting the best fertilizer or the most expensive fertilizer. It's not always running to the store is the perfect fix. Okay? Sometimes you just have to sit back and analyze. I look at those bags over there, and I have a different mix in those bags, and these were the ones that I had a problem with. So right away I analyze it. I look at those bags over there, the mix in those bags. I had a lot more barky stuff in it. In these bags over here, I have way more native soil in it. For the soil mix that I had in these bags are having some of them still. They grew the warm weather crop very well. However, I'm realizing now that in these bags, these containers, it is not working out for these cool season crop like brassicas. So I have to be shifting a bit and going in with more barky stuff to get better drainage for the cool season crop, because now the time is getting way cooler. It's not that humid, so these bags are going to hold a lot more moisture. And I have straw on top of these bags also, so it's going to even hold in a bit more moisture in them. And talking about straw, a lot of gardeners confuse straw with hay, and I'm going to try to clear it up as best as possible. No, I'm not a grass expert or an expert on straw and hay, but what I know is hay is what you cut to feed animal. So hay is a grass that they grow in the field with the intention to feed the animal, whether it be your alfalfa, your Bermuda grass, whatever it is that has all the nutritional value or most nutritional value for the animal. So that's going to be a hay. Hay tends to carry a lot of grass seeds in it. Worse if the hay is mature and they cut it and bale it. So when you use hay in the garden, you tend to get much more grass seed than when you use straw. Well, up until this point, I'm thinking, now straw would be like your oats or your barley, where they go through the field, harvest the heads of these plants where the grains are, go away, take those grains away, then they come back, and the straw that you would have, that's the stem, they would come and harvest those there, and then you would get your straw. So it's of less nutritional value to animals, hence they use straw for bedding and hay for feeding. But you're still not going to escape not having weed seed or seeds in your straw when you buy it. So whichever one you're comfortable with, you can go ahead and use it in your garden, whether it be straw or hay. I'm just telling you guys the difference. So whether it be straw or hay, you can go about and use whichever one makes you comfortable. Whether it be straw or hay, they both will break down and add nutritional value to your soil. So you choose which one you want to work with. I went for straw because I was saying that it has less seeds in it. However, it's a hit or miss. You can get the hay and it has less seed than the straw. You can get the straw, it has more or less seed than the hay. So just choose one, go with it, whichever way. Just tell yourself that you will have to do a bit of weeding. In the long run, it will provide nutritional value for the soil. The brassicas that I have on this side of the garden in the earth bed, these are doing just okay. Cucumbers that I sowed in the last video, those are doing okay. I'm going to be showing you guys those in my next video. So that's going to be it from Country Morrow. God bless you all. See you in the next one, and cheers.